This is a bizarre locked room murder. The victim was stabbed 12 times, but the door was bolted from the inside. Who on earth could silently kill someone in a sealed train compartment, stage the crime scene, and escape without a trace? Perhaps the legendary Detective Poirot, as famous as Sherlock Holmes himself, can crack the case. The short, stocky old man with a ridiculous mustache,
What a funny little man.
who just got insulted by a stranger, is none other than the world-renowned Detective Hercule Poirot. Having just wrapped up a tough case, he's planning to take the Orient Express from Istanbul to London. At the hotel, he runs into his old friend Book. Book isn't just anybody, he's a director of the Orient Express. Since Poirot couldn't get a ticket, Book pulls some strings and secures him a spot on the train. And just like that, the great detective boards the train to London. The moment he steps on, he meets a chatterbox. She claims to be a lady of high society, but her mouth runs faster than a machine gun. Back in those days, though, the Orient Express was strictly for the wealthy. After all, the train was fully booked with just 13 passengers. Even Poirot only got on through connections. While the other passengers were all rich or aristocratic, Poirot's reputation was nothing to scoff at either. At dinner, a wealthy businessman approached him. He said someone had sent him anonymous letters threatening to kill him, and he wanted to hire Poirot as his personal bodyguard, at a hefty price. But Poirot said he had no interest in money, nor any interest in the matter. He turned him down flat. That night, heavy snow blocked the tracks ahead. The train was forced to stop. Poirot thought he could finally get a good night's sleep, but shortly after dozing off, he heard a scream. It came from the businessman's compartment next door. He got up to check, and the conductor was already knocking on the door. Turns out it was just a nightmare. The conductor left. Poirot went back to his room to sleep, but not even 5 minutes after lying down, he heard another commotion. This time it was the chatty lady. She told the conductor there was a man in her compartment, but the conductor brushed her off, saying she must have imagined it. Poirot was already annoyed enough. Then, 3 minutes later, he heard yet another noise. He opened his door to check. He spotted a woman in a robe walking down the corridor. After that, things finally quieted down. Soon enough, morning arrived. The valet went to wake the businessman as usual, but no one answered despite repeated knocking. Just then, the conductor came over. Poirot happened to step out at the same time. Sensing something was wrong, they forced open the businessman's door. What they found inside, the businessman, was already dead cold. The director had mentioned earlier that there was a doctor in the next car, so Poirot had the conductor fetch him. After examining the body, the doctor said the victim had been drugged first, then stabbed 12 times. Strangely, though, the wounds varied in depth and angle. Some on the left, some on the right, completely irregular. No one could explain it. On top of that, there was a smashed pocket watch at the scene. It belonged to the victim. The time was frozen at 1:15 a.m., likely his time of death. The doctor agreed. There was also a pistol, a fine handkerchief embroidered with the letter H, and a partially burned note.